Hello people! You haven't heard about me for a long time, so I'm gonna give you a quick update now. I've been busy working on the crane project, which you already have seen the plan part. And even before I made the plan video, I started working on this. And I got quite a bit of it done. And this is because I don't always have time to edit, and the case is also right now. So time to work, but no time to edit videos. But I have filmed almost everything that I've done. So this is how far I am with the first crane. And remember, I'm making 2 of these. So it's now got some nice bearings in it. And as I told you, this is the first one, and there will be quite a few improvements that I'm gonna make to the next one. And actually how I'm gonna do this, I haven't filmed much of doing this one, but I will film making the other one, so you can see that one from start to finish. It's gonna include some pretty interesting lathe working and some milling and some welding, which didn't turn out great at all right here, because there's an issue with the gas flow in my MIG welder, and it's making an awful mess. So either I'll have to take a look at that, or then I will just stick weld it. At least some of the welds came out pretty good. And so this is actually the main part of the crane. So it's now riding on the shaft right here. Maybe I can lift it a little bit. So there's 2 deep groove ball bearings, one here and one here. And on top of the ball bearing right here is the thrust bearing right here. And the load from this is carried through the thrust bearing to the inner race of the ball bearing, and it's transferred right here into the shaft, which is this one. And this shaft will be welded to the pipe. And up here, the piece of shaft will get kind of a coupling, which is a pretty tight fit, maybe 1/10 of a millimeter. Just a piece of thick walled pipe, maybe about 4 or 5 centimeters long. And then I'm just gonna weld a plate on it, and that will bolt to the ceiling. So this is gonna be like 5 centimeters from the ceiling. And this is gonna be like 2 meters to the floor, or even a little bit more. And this is where I'm gonna attach the beam, which is right here on my saw at the moment. Now I had to shorten this a little bit. This beam is going for the lathe crane, and the other beam right there is coming to this room. Until now I haven't decided exactly where I'm gonna put it, but that's gonna determine the length of the beam. But as I told you, I'm finishing this one first. And this one will be welded to the end of the I-beam, and there's gonna be some M10 millimeter studs in here, threaded studs. And this with the beam is gonna slide here like this. And the support beams will be here. This is some kind of a very high strength steel. No idea about the grade, but it's very hard to work with. It's got some M20 threads in it. And then I have these supporting shafts right here with the same thread on the end, on both ends. And it's gonna attach from the other end to this piece right here. Come on, would you focus? A little bit. So this is similar to the one in the upright beam, but it doesn't have any threads. So the shafts will just slide through here, and then there's gonna be 2 nuts. And I'm gonna use these pieces, something like this way, and this is going between them, and this will be welded to the beams. Okay, so I think this is just a quick update, and you will get some more details on the videos when I have time to edit them. And it's gonna be quite a few parts, quite a few long parts, and this is much more work than I actually expected at first. But it's also very fun work and interesting. And as I told you, there's gonna be many improvements to the next one that I'm gonna make. This one I will really have to rework somehow. I think I will cut a notch in here so that it will sit better right here, and then weld it. And I think I'm gonna stick weld all of these in the next one, even if I get the gas flow working correct. It really sucks not having a good gas flow, because for some time it welds just fine, and then it just starts sputtering like that. It's awful. But I guess I got enough weld for this to hold, because there's gonna be a lot of stress here pulling this one out. And there's not gonna be a whole lot of stress here, because it's just gonna push in, and that's supported quite well against this piece and the piece right here. And I have milled this side flat, and this is a very accurate bolt pattern right here. And this is an accident actually, from the tool that I was using. I forgot the feed on, Z-axis feed on. And also there's a little grease nipple for the thrust bearing. I think actually I'm gonna make some kind of a check hole in here, small check hole. I'm gonna fill this with thick gear oil, and I'm gonna fill it until oil starts coming out here, so I know that's full. Okay, because if I use grease, I think I will never know when there's enough, and it will just start filling and filling and filling, and eventually it might push this bearing out in a long period of time. Okay, so I think I'm not gonna keep you any longer. This video is just to show you that I'm still kicking, even though you haven't heard about me. And I am working all the time and getting some smaller projects done and finishing, slowly finishing the larger ones. And actually this is the pipe, I mean the plate, it's a 10mm plate for the foots and the ceiling pieces. And these are the pipes, and actually this is the other shaft. It's already got one bearing on it, so I already finished that. And this is the thrust bearing. It's a pretty large bearing. And I figured that the crane would be right in there, back of the headstock, or at about this spot right here. First I was thinking it would be good if it was here, but there's going to be a problem of the crosslight hitting it. It's pretty close to the wall. I think it goes like 5 centimeters or 2 inches from the wall when it's fully in the back position. So it's gonna be right there. I think that's good. So I guess this is all, and these are the ball bearings. Okay, I think this is all for now, so please stay tuned for some better quality and better stuff, including videos. Okay, thanks for watching and take care. Bye.